Hey guys, I wanted to do a review on the 1960 horror classic Psycho. Now Psycho is a movie I saw in the movie theater last Halloween, and I was thinking of first reading the book and then watching the movie because that's what I like to do, but since it was released in the theaters, I decided, well, I might as well just see it there because I like seeing horror movies in theaters because I think it's scarier that way. So I decided maybe I should read the book second, so that's what I did. So I saw Psycho. Now, what I thought of this movie was, I really enjoyed this movie a lot, mainly because this is the first slasher movie ever made, so that means if it weren't for this, there wouldn't be movies like, for an example, Halloween, there wouldn't be A Nightmare on Elm Street, which are classics, and, we wouldn't also get Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and, those really classic horror movies because of this. And back then, horror movies were original, now they're not. That's why I like older horror movies more than the newer ones that come out, mainly for that reason. And horror movies back then were scarier. This movie, surely I could imagine it being scary for its time. It really was suspenseful during the movie. Most horror movies now rely on special effects and jump scares, which I don't mind special effects like blood and gore, but I like suspenseful movies as well, and this movie surely does stand out. Now, I like, the main villain of this movie is very scary, and I liked the shower scene, which is by far the most iconic scene, and the ending scene where you see Norman Bates thinking in his head, and yeah, that scene was also very iconic, and I really liked that as well. If you have not yet seen Psycho, I would highly recommend you watch it. It is for sure a classic. And as of right now, I will say that this is my favorite horror movie of all time. Better than A Nightmare on Elm Street, better than Halloween, better than The Exorcist. This for sure is my favorite. And I heard they did also a few more sequels after this, plus a remake, which I heard a lot of bad stuff about it. And to top all that off, the twist ending was awesome. So I'll get into the spoiler, the twist ending, so if you haven't yet seen this movie and you don't want it spoiled, you should click out of this video right now. So the twist ending of this movie, throughout the movie you think it's Norman's mother, when really it's Norman himself, Norman Bates, and he was the killer, and you find out at the end of the movie, which I thought that twist ending was one of the best twist endings I've seen in any horror movie. I really liked it a lot, which I thought was very interesting because he sort of was acting as two different people at once. He was the one who was doing the murders at the place he was at, and yeah, which I thought was awesome. So I'll rate this movie 5 out of 5 stars, a 10 out of 10 stars. Really good movie, so yeah, write down in the comments below if you've seen this movie and what you thought of it. So that's going to be it for this review. Please like and subscribe, and that's going to be it. Bye.